Hey everyone, Fallout here, and let's talk about this perk on the Stormcaller skill tree, Rising Storm. When it connects, it recharges your super, grenade, and melee energy, but the game doesn't tell you by how much. So, how do we find out? Science! Or maybe more accurately, spending an entire afternoon writing a bunch of numbers down and being bored out of your freaking mind. So, here's the nitty-gritty. Regular cooldown times are here. Take note that the Stormcaller melee cooldown is longer than the traditional Voidwalker and Dawnblade cooldown, and for whatever reason, the Arc Bolt grenade has a shorter cooldown than both the Pulse and Storm grenade. Got it? Good. If you land one hit with the Rising Storm melee, the numbers look like this. About a 20-ish% cooldown reduction for both your grenade and melee ability. Not that much for your super though, because that would be silly. Instead, with your super, it's more of a 7-ish% reduction, and it doesn't appear to have diminishing returns. So that's cool. Now we get to the part of the video that I like to call Fallout Answers Questions that will no doubt appear in the comment section if he doesn't address them now. First up, hey, does Rising Storm stack with armor mod cooldowns? Good question, you faithful, handsome viewer. With both Rising Storm and up to 2 armor mod cooldowns for either your melee or your grenade, the recharge times are even more generous. What's that? You have another question? Alright, fine I guess. Does Rising Storm stack with the exotic helmet, Eye of Another World? Oh, you better believe it does. The numbers are right here. Wait, what? You have another question? Man, you are really nosy. Can I put Rising Storm together with both the Eye of Another World helmet and armor mods for even more cooldowns? As it turns out, yeah, you can. With everything thrown together, you can actually hit an Arc Bolt grenade cooldown of about 37 seconds, or a Pulse or Storm grenade cooldown of 50.5 seconds. Your melee can also hit 103. Not bad. Oh, and if you're wondering, you can't have Rising Storm and Eye of Another World and 2 melee mods on your armor, because for the Warlock, armor mods that reduce your melee cooldown can only be found on the helmet or the gauntlets, and you're already wearing the Eye of Another World helmet. Can't double up on the helmet, people. So, that is basically Rising Storm in a nutshell. I know it also extends your melee range, and I am working on that, stay tuned. In short, although the top Stormcaller skill tree is pretty awesome for your super game because it has both Transcendence and Ionic Blink, if you're looking for a way to pump up your neutral game, the bottom tree with Rising Storm is definitely a pretty good option, especially when you combine it with all the other cooldowns. Hey, do me a favor, would you? Click subscribe below, but only if you're really, really good looking. And follow me on Twitch too, because I stream kind of a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.